The bony thoracic cage is covered with various muscle layers. The spaces between the ribs are covered by intercostal muscles, which include external, internal, and innermost intercostal muscles. Now let's look at the intercostal muscles closely. External intercostal muscles arise from the lower border of the upper rib, runs downward and medially, and is inserted in the upper border of the lower rib. Internal intercostal muscles arise from the lower border of the upper rib but runs downward and laterally and is inserted in the upper border of the lower rib. The intercostal nerves and vessels run between the internal and the innermost intercostal muscles. Several muscles of upper extremity originate from the chest wall. Sternocostal head of pectoralis major muscle originates from the lateral half of the anterior surface of sternum up to 6th costal cartilages and medial parts of the 2nd to 6th costal cartilages. It is inserted onto the lateral lip of bicipital groove on humerus. Pectoralis minor muscle originates from 3rd, 4th and 5th ribs near their costal cartilages and inserted onto the coracoid process of scapula. Serratus anterior muscle arises by 8 digitations from the upper 8 ribs and gets inserted along the medial border of the costal surface of scapula. Many neck muscles also originate from the thoracic cage. The sternothyroid and sternohyoid are thin strap muscles which arise from the posterior surface and upper border of the sternum, and they get inserted into the thyroid cartilage and hyoid bone respectively. The sternocleidomastoid muscle arises by 2 heads. Sternal head arises by a rounded tendon from the superolateral part of the front of manubrium sterni, and the flat clavicular head arises from the medial third of the superior surface of clavicle. There is a gap between these 2 heads which is visible as a slight depression. Behind this gap, the apex of the lung continues from the thorax into the root of the neck. Above this interval, the 2 heads of sternocleidomastoid unite to form a single belly of muscle that runs upward, backward and laterally to insert into the lateral surface of mastoid process and occipital bone. The external jugular vein, which originates at the lower border of parotid gland, passes superficial to sternocleidomastoid. Then it penetrates the deep fascia of the neck to join subclavian vein. Thanks for watching. You can access and download the notes on this topic from our website and Facebook page. Both the links are given in the description. Do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more conceptual videos like this.